This video is part of a series where I try to quote, "get good." Why? Because I'm not. I've been playing first-person shooters for over 8 years now, and despite active practice, my aim is still as bad as it was several years ago. This kind of sucks when you're sitting pretty in Silver 4 while your friends are almost out of Gold Nova, and honestly I should be better than I am. It must be something other than lack of practice, right? Considering I do nothing other than moving a mouse with my right hand, in fact I'm outright terrible at most things, that seemed like a good place to start. So in September I made the completely unplanned decision to switch from aiming with my right hand to my left hand, me being left-handed and all. And what better way to start relearning 9 years of gaming experience than jumping straight into a live game? For the first few games, I had the exact problems you'd expect. Forgetting which buttons to press, accidentally shooting when you didn't mean to, and so on. After a couple games, I decided actually aiming wasn't that big of an issue, but rather my movement was. Luckily for me, I still know exactly where I got it from last time, so I spent a couple of days surfing. In case anybody's wondering, I'm not listening to whatever the fuck he's doing. With my movement being somewhat in check, I found a new gripe with video games: hard-coded keybinds. Counter-Strike isn't a particularly bad offender in this case, but let me just say the buy menu and moving with a number pad don't mix well.
Oh boy, I am finished purchasing items from the purchase menu. I best exit the menu and get going by strafing right by pressing the number 6.
Ich hasse Menü-Navigieren. At the same time, another spanner was thrown into the works, with the release of Apex Legends, on Steam of course. During that time, the rounds weren't great, playing CSGO wasn't fun, and there was another game on the block, so naturally Counter-Strike disappeared from our libraries. Except for mine. So naturally, when no one else wants to play, you play by yourself. To my surprise, these rounds played out very similarly to the rounds where I actually understood my teammates. No one really communicated, there was a bunch of random chatter, we gloriously lost to opponents who didn't have this problem, my performance was the exact same, but finally, in the third round... Had anybody else got a mic? Or am I the only one? Silence. Granted, it didn't help our aspects of winning, but it brought up a question. When was the last time I properly relaxed and just played the game? While that question is a rhetorical one, there actually is an answer. May. Or for the people watching, this video. For as long as I can remember, and with the exception of that round, I never went into recording a video completely relaxed. And I think that's the actual issue I'm grasping at here. Something's preventing me from relaxing and actually focusing on the game. That would explain why when looking at my recordings, when faced with a combat situation, my aim looks more like me panicking than a lack of skill. It would also explain why my aim wasn't even the biggest issue after switching hands. That panicking while in combat essentially acts like a skill ceiling that I hit after 2 days. Or maybe it's something entirely different and I'm clinging onto this idea because I already laid out half of the next video in my head. But even if that's the case, despite working on this video for 3 months now, I can't say for sure what my problem is. There are just too many pieces to this puzzle that I'm gonna have to test one by one. For now though, I really need to get my mind off of this video and publish it, or else I'm gonna spend another 3 months rewriting it without uploading anything.
Das heißt, höre ich mich eigentlich scheiße an oder irgendwie schlecht?
Ja.
Also, ja.
Da rennt er mir einfach ins Feuer. Ich hab einfach meinen Score verdreifacht.
Nee.
Maschallah.
Warte.
Oh, 2 Punkte. Ich fühl's so richtig. Oh, fuck you!